'Cause what I'm trying to do is enthuse you, so that you and I might together strive to change more people's point of view for those who can't eat.
Hey guys, Bobby Hughes here with Heritage Pride Custom Firearms. We're moving on now to setting up our new case-activated powder drop for our lock and load press. We've got pretty much 4 major things here that go with it that come in the box. This is our main setup here. It's got our hopper and all our parts. Then we've got our powder through die, and we have a linkage here. And then in this white box is our small pistol set. Our small pistol rotor assembly is what it's called. So all these parts. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and open up our case activated powder drop assembly here with our hopper and everything on it. Now when you purchase it, it comes already assembled to go ahead and start using, except for the fact that it has the anti-corrosive goo on it, as I like to call it. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and open it up here, and we're going to disassemble it and clean it, and then put it back together. So we'll go ahead and take this rubber band off here and open up our hopper and pull our parts out that come with it out of there. Alright, now we have a little parts kit here that we want to open up. And in our little parts kit here, we have our charge activators. Right here, we've got 3 of those for different size cases. This is actually, it'll go down inside of here, and it keeps, what it does is as the powder falls on it, it cuts away so that it keeps an even, consistent amount of pressure on the powder so that you get a consistent drop. So we need to open that up because we need to degrease that. And then we're going to have a few little Allen keys and a spring here. So first thing I'm going to do before I start taking it apart, I'm going to go all these small parts that I have here, I'm going to go ahead and degrease those now. And I'll go ahead and degrease our die here, our powder through die. Go ahead and degrease that as well, and then we'll move into disassembly of this. Alright guys, so we've got the small parts degreased. Now we're going to go ahead and disassemble the rest of our powder drop here so that we can degrease and clean it up. Now there's 3 screws I'm going to go ahead and take out, and it's these 2 right here on the side of the rotor, and then this one here on the bottom of the linkage. Everything else I will leave in place. Alright, now what we want to do is go ahead and release the adjustment piece here. So we'll just push in on this detent and pull it right out just like that. And then the rotor will just pull right out of the side like that. And then we want to unscrew the powder drop expansion down here. And that is pretty much disassembled. That's about all we need to disassemble. We can leave this in place for right now. We don't need to adjust that or anything. We'll just go ahead and clean this whole thing up Another thing that you might consider doing is unscrewing the hopper here. Just pull that out, and then we can get down in there and get all the grease out of there as well. So I'll go ahead and degrease this, and then we'll put it back together. Alright guys, so we've got everything degreased, and we're ready to put it all back together again now. So what we're going to do is, this is actually the one that comes, the rotor assembly, and the adjustment that comes in the powder measure, and or the powder drop. So, but this is for bigger stuff. See how big the hole is there? That's going to accept a lot of powder there. And what we're starting out with is pistol stuff. So I'm going to set that one aside, and then I've already taken the small pistol rotor out of the box here, and I'm going to go ahead and install this one into our assembly here. So to do that, we need to just push the plunger and pull the adjustment out, the adjustment piece out, and then we're going to drop our rotors right into our assembly here to our powder drop, and then we'll put our plunger back in, just like that. Alright, now we need to flip it over, and we need to reinstall our linkage pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is reinstall this one that mounts directly to the rotor itself. And then we'll reinstall our linkage. Our linkage is two parts here. You've got one little piece, or a little pin here that sticks out, and that's going to fit that hole right there to help line that up. And then this will actually slide right down in this slider here. So we'll just line that up, push it back into place, and then put our screw back in there. Alright, so the next step is to go ahead and put the powder drop extension back in. So we'll go ahead and screw that in as well. Snug it up. And now our powder drop is degreased. All our parts are degreased, and we're ready to install it in our actual powder through die whenever we get ready to install the die into the press itself. So that's it for this video. It's just a little introduction to how it comes, what comes with the powder drop, and how to disassemble it, clean it, and reassemble it. So in the next video, we'll start talking about setting up dies, and actually there'll be a video on how to set up the powder drop at a later time. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, get out there, shoot some guns, be safe, and most importantly, have fun. See you guys later.